North Korea says South Korea flew drones over Pyongyang. Pyongyang is North Korea's capital city. North Korea says these drones carried anti-North Korea leaflets. This made North Korea angry. North Korea's foreign ministry called this a dangerous provocation. They said it could start a war. This made many countries worried. North Korea says it will retaliate. This means North Korea will fight back if it happens again. They are very serious. This accusation comes after other incidents. North Korea has been sending things into South Korea. They sent balloons full of trash. They also threatened to close the border. This is making the situation worse.
South Korea denies sending drones. They say they did not do what North Korea is accusing them of. However, they did not say much else. South Korea's defense minister, Kim Jong-un, said they did not use drones, but he didn't give many details. This made some people wonder what really happened. South Korea's Joint Chiefs of Staff also spoke. They said they did not know about any drones, but they warned North Korea not to do anything reckless. South Korea is in a tough spot. They need to protect themselves, but they don't want to start a war. This makes it hard to know how to respond.
Things have not been good between North and South Korea for a long time. The Korean Peninsula has been a hotspot of tension and conflict for decades, with both nations constantly on edge. They don't trust each other. This deep-seated mistrust stems from years of hostilities and unresolved issues dating back to the Korean War. They often do things to make each other angry. Military drills and public protests are common, each side trying to show its strength and resolve. North Korea has been doing things to provoke South Korea. Their military parades and missile launches are not just displays of power, but deliberate acts to unsettle their southern neighbor. They want to cause trouble. The leadership in North Korea often uses aggressive rhetoric and military exercises to keep tensions high. They are trying to scare South Korea and its allies. Joint military drills with the United States are a direct response to these provocations, aiming to show readiness and deterrence. The balloons and the border threats are just two examples. These acts are meant to intimidate and send a message of defiance. North Korea has done other things in the past too. Historical provocations include numerous missile tests and aggressive posturing. They often fire missiles into the sea. These missile tests are a show of force, meant to demonstrate their military capabilities. All of this makes the situation very tense. The constant threat of conflict keeps both nations and their citizens in a state of high alert. It feels like a fight could start at any moment. The DMZ is one of the most heavily fortified borders in the world, a stark reminder of the ongoing conflict. This is making many people around the world very nervous. The international community watches closely, hoping for peace, but preparing for the worst.
Section 4. North Korea's nuclear ambitions. A dangerous game. North Korea's pursuit of nuclear weapons has been a topic of global concern for many years. Their ambitions have led to a dangerous game of power and politics on the world stage.
Experts believe North Korea wants to be a nuclear power. They argue that possessing nuclear weapons is seen as a way for North Korea to secure its regime and ensure its survival against perceived threats. They want the world to see them as a strong country. The regime uses military parades and propaganda to project an image of strength and invincibility to both its citizens and the international community. They think nuclear weapons will protect them. The leadership believes that having a credible nuclear deterrent will prevent any foreign intervention and solidify their power. North Korea has been working on nuclear weapons for a long time. Their nuclear program dates back several decades, with significant investments in technology and resources. They have done many tests. These tests are not just for show. They are part of a calculated strategy to develop and perfect their nuclear capabilities. This has made many countries angry. The international community views North Korea's actions as a threat to global security and stability. There are sanctions against North Korea because of this. Sanctions are like punishments. They are meant to pressure North Korea into abandoning its nuclear ambitions. They make it hard for North Korea to trade with other countries. These sanctions have severely impacted North Korea's economy, leading to shortages and increased smuggling activities.
North Korea wants the sanctions to stop. They argue that the sanctions are unjust and harm their people. They also want the United States to promise not to attack them. North Korea seeks security guarantees and a formal end to the Korean War. They think nuclear weapons will help them get these things. The regime believes that by demonstrating their nuclear capabilities, they can negotiate from a position of strength and achieve their goals. Section 5. The international stage calls for calm and dialogue. This section highlights the urgent need for peace and understanding in the Korean Peninsula, a region fraught with tension and historical conflict.
Many countries are worried about the situation. They want North and South Korea to stop fighting. The international community is deeply concerned about the potential for escalation and the impact it could have on global stability. They are asking both sides to be calm. Leaders from around the world are urging restraint and emphasizing the importance of maintaining peace. They are also encouraging dialogue. Dialogue is seen as a crucial step towards resolving the long-standing issues that have plagued the Korean Peninsula. Dialogue means talking to each other. It involves open communication, mutual respect, and a willingness to understand each other's perspectives. Talking is the only way to solve problems peacefully. Through dialogue, there is hope for finding common ground and building a foundation for lasting peace. However, it has been difficult to get North Korea to talk. The reluctance of North Korean officials to engage in discussions poses a significant challenge. They often refuse to meet with other countries. This refusal to engage in dialogue hinders progress and makes diplomatic efforts more complicated. This makes finding a solution very difficult. The frustration among diplomats is palpable as they struggle to find a way forward.
The world is watching and waiting. Everyone is hoping that North and South Korea can find a way to live together peacefully. The eyes of the international community are fixed on the region, yearning for a breakthrough, but it will not be easy. The path to peace is fraught with challenges, but the hope for a harmonious future remains strong. Section 6. The uncertain future of fragile peace.
The future of the Korean Peninsula is unclear. The situation is very fragile. One wrong move could lead to disaster. It is important for everyone to be cautious. No one wants to see a war break out. Too many lives are at stake. Hopefully, diplomacy will prevail. This means that countries will talk to each other and find a peaceful solution.
The world needs peace, especially in a place as tense as the Korean Peninsula. It is time for calm heads and thoughtful solutions. The future depends on it.